Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you've been following along. I'm back here in laggy Morgantown because it's taken me this long to decide to finally go back to the Vault-Tec University to explore it a bit. I came here a long time ago during the beta for part of a quest, and I kind of just, because my time was limited, I just kind of came in, got what I needed, and left. So now I'm going to check it out, figure out what kind of stories I can plunder from this place. I tried tweaking things a little bit more, and especially in cities I'm still getting a lot of recording lag, so I apologize in advance if there's some frame rate problems during this. It's been a constant problem for me with recording since I got this game. But inside, it's usually fine. Cities are very poorly optimized, though, unless you're running a supercomputer. So, OBS doesn't like to record outside. That's why I started right on the front instead of bringing you along for the trek through Morgantown, because it was really laggy. So, when I came here last time, I picked up the Overseer's log from right there. So, this time, I'm gonna explore the entire place, and let's go this way first. Because I know there is some lore in here. Probably should have done this a long time ago, but oh, aluminum. But I don't know, I just kept forgetting to come down here. The only thing I need to be on the lookout for right now is adhesive. I have enough of everything else, but I need some adhesive to repair my weapons. And here we go. Tell me there's something on here. Previous program results deleted. Archived logs deleted. Okay. Why is that terminal even there? I'll never know. Anyhow. So, apparently I don't know much about West Virginia or Morgantown. Last time I was in West Virginia, I was really young. But apparently they, apparently this location's based on a real university. A real campus, and according to the game lore, in 2031, Vault-Tec basically renamed it, turned it into their university. Physical Activity Lab. Oh yeah, let's loot those and carry them around, because it's not like I have problems with carry weight. I went and dropped a bunch of fusion cores. I didn't have the room to store them, so I actually just dropped them on the ground, but it saved me a lot of weight. Physical Health Department Terminal, or Development Terminal. Class syllabus. One of the primary concerns for a Vault Overseer is the health and well-being of the Vault's population. Through this course, Vault-Tec will instruct you on how to monitor, diagnose, and treat various health-related issues that can arise in one of our vaults. If you have any questions about the entries in this syllabus, please speak to a Vault-Tec University representative. Alright. This course is designed to introduce the physical aspects of a Vault Dweller health and survival. The Vault-Tec Overseer will learn what makes their dwellers tick and what can potentially go wrong, and how to implement health and well-being solutions. As a bonus, you'll spend a weekend in one of our test vaults and experience the effects that recirculated air, recirculated water, and mild doses of radiation have on the human body. Sounds fun. The average vault contains of approximately 673 possible contaminants. This course will introduce the Vault-Tec Overseer to what we refer as the TTC list, or Top 10 Contaminants list. We'll cover the sources of these contaminants, their effect on the human body, and how to treat health issues that will arise from exposure. Finally, if your vault has been certified as an observation vault, aka screwed up experiment vault, the course will also cover how to introduce these contaminants at low enough levels to gather proper data points without long-term harmful effects. Organic recycling. All vaults are designed to be completely self-reliant and are equipped with the proper amount of food and water before they are sealed. In the unlikely event that one of these systems failed, or if said supplies are improperly distributed or lost, the Vault Overseer will have to implement organic recycling procedures. This course will cover the use and maintenance of Vault's waste recycling systems and how to properly administer food and drink. The highlight of the course is our week-long waste sprint where students are forced to survive using our sample recycling systems and their own waste. Survival through cannibalism. This is an advanced study course that deals with the possibility that a vault can reach LAFFS status, lack of all food and food-like sources. When food supplies are completely exhausted and the vault's recycling systems are offline, Vault-Tec has given all overseers permission to use any means necessary to ensure dweller survival. To achieve this goal, cannibalism may become necessary. This course will cover all aspects of cannibalism, including moral ramifications, corpse consumption, safety, and how to make delicious side dishes using only hair and toenails. Ah, these people are screwed up. Okay, was that all that was on here? It is. Okay, I've had enough of that. Freaking Vault-Tec. Psychos. Okay, so let's go back out this way. I believe this leads to the test vault. So I'm gonna leave that alone for the moment. Let's go up here first. And yeah, go up here. That leads to same place. Hello. I am like way over leveled this place. Interesting. Those lecture hall. Got anything good? Take the food. Still need some water. I keep forgetting I can let's take that to scrap. I keep forgetting I can collect water from the rivers and just boil it. Need to do that. Why do they have canned dog food in the lecture hall? Like, is this what they were eating? Just for kicks? Ato. Vault-Tec Mission Statement Terminal. Introduction. Vault-Tec University was established in response to the growing threat of nuclear annihilation that's been facing our species. We have created a unique environment in which our diverse student population can immerse themselves in all the facets of education related to survival in the face of imminent death. Thanks to our innovative Vault Grid Mark system, we've developed a way for man to persevere in this cruel and unforgiving atomic world. Vault-Tec University is confident all graduates from this institution will be 100% ready to prepare for the future. Our staff. Vault-Tec University prides itself on our highly educated and experienced staff. Every one of our professors undergoes a rigorous screening process, like seeing if they'll be cannibals, that not only involves the normal background checks, but they're all required to live in one of our test vaults for the duration of their employment. There's absolutely no substitute for experience, and we believe that this makes our staff uniquely qualified to teach our courses. They practice eating human corpses too? Our facility. Vault-Tec University is a cutting-edge facility that features the latest and greatest innovations from our partners in both the government and private sectors. Our strategic partnerships provide us with access to such normally restricted technologies as advanced mainframes, military-grade robotics, and compact fusion power systems. We provide nothing but the best for our students because we believe they will eventually be the future leaders of our world. Our promise. When a student graduates from Vault-Tec University, they aren't simply receiving a... Get out of here, I'm reading stuff. Okay, where were we? They aren't simply receiving a piece of paper and a handshake. In actuality, they are being handed the keys to the future. When this planet is inevitably reduced to cinders and society is on the brink, we guarantee that our graduates will be the only people capable of guiding the survivors through the chaos. Consider yourself proud when you walk these hallowed halls. As a student of Vault-Tec University, you'll become one of the future shepherds of humanity. What you choose to do with that future is up to you. Right. Sounds like propaganda, but this is Vault-Tec we're talking about. Okay. Let's head off this way. Storage. Alright. Thing good. Just I need to be on the lookout for adhesive mostly. Or water stuff. Little adhesive, not enough to even repair one weapon though. Duct tape, there we go. Might be able to repair one of my guns here. Probably not yet though, still not much. I got one adhesive from the duct tape. Come on, man. Alright. Onwards. Food preparation lab. Speaking of food, I should probably check how I'm doing. Gold fork. Interesting thing to be carrying around on you when you die. What am I doing? Alright. Guess we'll just drink the dirty water. What's a little fallout, eh? Alright. I think we've, excuse me. I think we've successfully checked out this wing. Barring that bricked-in door, let's go back down and head over. Now, all these buildings, there's 3 buildings, from Vault-Tec University, and they're all connected. It's gonna take a screenshot, hold on. There we go. I already took a thumbnail out front when I did the Morgantown episode, so... Which for some reason had a really high amount of views for my channel, I don't know why. Always baffles me. YouTube statistics. Alright. So we'll check up top first. Or not. Like there's much else. Beaker stand, okay. Tape, good. There we go, there's a way down. I know this test vault's relatively big. I have seen a few people creep through here on stream. Well, one person. Already got enough aluminum on me for what I need to do. I haven't reset up my camp. It had been so long since I've been on this character that my camp is just like gone. So I have to set that back up. Is this that terminal that does nothing? Really? I know one of the terminals in here doesn't do anything for some reason. Oh, maintenance logs. Data corrupted. Oh, that's the one. You wonder why they even put terminals like that if they don't have anything on them. Okay. So we go back up. Wait a minute. Never mind. There we are. Let's see what this terminal is. Simulation vault entrance. Previous simulation status. Failure, total loss of life. Nice. Simulation vault current status. Vault has been cleaned by automated systems and is ready for next simulation. Because the last one went so well. Upcoming simulation status, no plans available. Security door control. It's unlocked. Now I know they were in the, well, I guess we'll let the story speak for itself when I come across it. I already kind of know what happened here, in a way, but I don't remember all the details. Right, this place is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Good. No adhesive. No thanks. Need to unmark some of the things I have too much of already. Next time I go to my camp. Food, I'll take it. Why would there be a Brahmin skull? I mean, I know why it is the way it is, but it just... Really? A level 3 lock in a Morgantown area? Like... I still can't even get level 3, or I would have had it already. Okay, we got a way up, main way up there. Overseer. Guess we can go in here first. It's a weird graphic glitch that's going on. Bye. And here we see a pile of dead people with chairs around them. Inside the Overseer's office, is it? Oh no, here's the Overseer's log. Okay, we'll check that out. Simulation in progress. Okay, well, people, they were trying to get out, obviously. Gonna guess this is the Overseer. Overseer. Still don't know what the technical data is for. They were trying to break their way in here. Well, let's figure it out. Oh my god, look at all these logs. Well, okay, get ready for some listening. October 15th. T-minus 1 day until my test run starts. I did the final walkthrough with my advisors before getting locked in. The students will be here tomorrow to test my hypothesis that using a calorically dense food paste of my own formulation is superior to standard supplies, and that my flavoring system will create enough variety so that the dwellers won't get bored. Because everyone loves food paste. October 16th. My dwellers have arrived. After a brief orientation, I've given them time to adjust to one another, the parameters of the experiment and their respective roles. I plan on giving an address later today. October 17th. You're on full lockdown and everything is running smoothly. Unless I signal to my advisors, we're in this until the time lock releases 4 weeks from now. So far, the test is going well and the feedback has been positive on the food paste formulation. October 19th. Dwellers are eating even less of the experimental formulation than I expected. They report full bellies and satisfactory metabolism. Day of the war, October 23rd. It felt like something happened out on the outside today, almost like an earthquake, and we lost power in the vault temporarily. The dwellers were able to quickly restore power via the backup generators. I assumed that this is part of the drill, and my people performed admirably. Oh, it was not. 3 days after the bombs, October 26th, a heart attack. Sudden and out of nowhere. One of the maintenance staff died in the middle of his work today. I'm waiting on the coroner's report before I make any decisions. 7th. The coroner did a full autopsy. Looks like it wasn't a heart attack, but the arterial walls of the heart hardened and cracked. I've ordered a medical review of the control group and members of the test group. 8th. It's conclusive. My food paste formulation causes arterial plaque buildup. There were no signs of buildup in the control group, so I've ordered the dwellers— so many typos, that's not capital. I've ordered the dwellers— who the hell wrote these logs? I mean, did they even pay attention? This happens so much more than any other Fallout game I've ever played with the typos. So I've ordered the Delvers to take stock of the remaining standard issue food to see if we have another week left in us. no period. I mean, you could say it's on the error on the part of the guy that wrote this, but this happens in a lot of different terminals. There's lots of typos. 29th. More bad news. My food paste was not as popular as I thought. Apparently a black market for standard rations cropped up, and we have only 2 days for everyone in the vault. I want to try and figure a solution to this problem before I signal my advisors to end the test prematurely. This is my senior thesis experiment, and if I fail, I won't be able to operate as a full overseer. First, Halloween. Dwellers are threatening to revolt if I don't call the experiment. They burned through the rations quicker than we thought and are now getting scared. I'm going to signal my advisor and cancel the test. I can't take the chance that we're going to lose anyone else. The 1st of November. No response from the outside. Dwellers think I'm lying to them. They're threatening to storm my office. I'm not sure if I can hold off a full offensive for 2 full weeks. Last entry, November 2nd. They've breached the outer seal and are at the door to my office. I can hear the drill operating. It'll take them days to get through, but I can't take the chance. I don't know why my advisors aren't responding. People are dying here and more are going to die, and there's nothing I can do about it. This will be my final entry before I barricade myself in my bedroom in the hopes that I can outlast the time locks. God willing, this is just part of the test. Something tells me it's not. Yeah, you were right about that. Everyone just died trying to break their way in, and at some point the door is obviously just open. This sucks. Yeah, this is another exit, I believe. Just out of the simulation vault. So now that we've explored the Overseer's room, head back. Alright, check this side. These robots are still down here. Residential.
Hello there.
Missing some appendages, I see. Can't pick up the vault suit. Interesting. Digital starch, that's adhesive. Okay, kind of cramped quarters, but it is a simulation vault, I suppose. What do we have here? Screening. Inaccessible. Bathrooms, showers. That lag. Come on, man. Special in here. Check. Let's go. Just another exit. Huh. Okay, this leads to a whole nother place. Accessible. I'm guessing this is the way out up there. Sure. Okay, I haven't been in here yet. Alright, yep, that's an exit. It's an exit to one of the other buildings outside, I thought. Well, let's go back down. Out. Okay. What's that? So is that all for this level? I think so. Yeah, it is. Let's go down. Cafeteria. Expect to find anything. They were out of food after all.
Hello there.
Oh, it is a door. Can't open it. Weird looking door. More bathrooms. In here? Do need stim packs. I was planning several episodes ago to head off to go search for this Enclave officer in this cave, but I did not have enough stim packs. I wonder how many I have now. Getting some back. I only had like 10 when I decided to divert my mission. Well, that's it for down here. In fact, I think that's just about it. Let's... For Vault-Tec University, let's make our way up. Check this exit. Make sure we didn't miss anything here. It's actually a cool screen. Hold on. There we go. Anyhow, let's see where this goes. I hope I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. I think I saw all the notes and stuff that I could. Oh, hello. We been here? Guess not. This is part of another building, I guess. Maybe we got some more to check out. Let's see where this goes. Oh no, I haven't been here. Alright then. Bunch of ghouls. Let's start down here. Young Dweller Development. Probably gonna be some more stories. Usually those blocks read something, but doesn't look like it reads anything. Or usually they say something, spell something out. Technical facilities training. It's trashed. There's way upstairs. Oaks. Travel cabinet. Okay, we'll wait to go upstairs. Let's remember that's there. Shh. Turned around. Okay. Nothing down here. Almost looks like there was supposed to be doors here, but they're... Medical emergency care. Yeah, we do have a terminal. This leads to... exit. There is a perk that lets the blood packs restore some thirst. Waste of a perk, I think. Just worried I'm gonna get interrupted here. Heard a door open. Is there someone here? No, anyways. Medical Training Development Terminal. Introduction. Vault Overseer is responsible for taking on many roles: administrator, educator, spiritual leader, and sometimes doctor. This course is specifically focused on the latter, teaching students how to diagnose and treat most medical emergencies. This is a highly intensive course. Completion of the Vault Health and Wellbeing course syllabus is required. Entry 1. First step in tackling a medical issue is through proper diagnosis. This course will instruct students on how to use a Vault's medical equipment and facilities to identify and categorize medical issues. This intensive 3-month course culminates in a weekend-long residency at the AVR Medical Center, which we visited last episode, in Appalachia, where you will assist actual doctors in their diagnoses of emergency room patients. Is it acne or is it flesh-eating bacteria? There are literally thousands of potential issues that can affect the skin of the typical Vault dweller. This course will teach proper identification techniques and suggested treatments for skin disorders. The course's final exam will involve a blindfolded touch and taste test, since it's highly possible an overseer may have to diagnose and administer these treatments in the dark. Okay. Did you know that the second most likely medical hazard in the Vault involves total loss of a dweller's limb? This course will instruct students on how to properly reattach severed limbs, as well as how to create substitute limbs from household items. We'll also teach students advanced techniques such as substituting arms in place of legs, limb donation screening, and experimental lab-grown limb technology. Advanced surgical techniques. This course will fully certify students to perform complex surgical procedures such as organ transplants, tumor removal, and mutation extractions. Normally, studying to be a surgical doctor can take as long as 8 to 10 years. Using Vault-Tec's patented Speed Teach trademark system will reduce that study time to only 3 months. Important, registering for this course requires all students to purchase a Vault-Tec Malpractice Protection Certificate, which is available in the bursar's office. Vault-Tec is so twisted. Okay. Now, let's see, I went from there, went there, okay, this way. Training vault entrance, okay. Haven't checked out here yet, there's an exit, way up. The lobby, I guess. Not much here, just some junk. Right. Let's go upstairs. I've got a whole nother floor. Office of the Dean of Admissions. You're not the Dean. Foster. EU coffee cup. I don't know why. I gotta pick one of those up. Okay, nothing here. Like this is his office. Another level 3 crate. Damn. Dean Harlan Elliott's workstation. Trying to just do this quickly. Start. Oh well. Okay. Hornwright Liam. My understanding is that Mr. Hornwright is attending the school primarily to party and spends the majority of his time in a haze of marijuana. I always forget that this is supposed to be based, partly on real life. I've never heard, ever, in a Fallout game, of anyone referencing pot before. Hence his absurd and hastily banged out proposal. However, his family connections make him a potential liability, so we will have to see how we handle his future training. Collingsworth Drew. Collingsworth's proposed experiment has evolved beyond my wildest expectations. His initial proposal mirrored other successful food replacement schemes, and even showed a little imagination for once. I pushed him towards a more interesting experiment that should test the general willpower of individuals and how they react to deaths caused by food supply. I've tasted his paste, they're suitably horrible, so we're going to mass produce them and add an arterial plaquing agent that should cause rapid circulatory system decline. I expect a full-blown revolt within 2 weeks, and we should be able to end the experiment in the middle of week 3. So this son of a bitch knew he was going to kill people and cause a riot in the test vault, except for the bombs dropped in the middle of it, and they couldn't end them. Vault-Tec is screwed up. If you didn't already know that. O'Rourke has proven to be persistent enough to convince me to grant her a small amount of funding for her thesis project to provide evidence of so-called cryptids. Should she prove the existence and have appropriate data, this would be a major breakthrough that Vault-Tec can surely benefit from. If anything, it'll get her out of hair for a few months. Nice grammar. She should not return within her given time period, or should she not return within her given time period, we'll need to find a team and locate wherever she holed up and retrieve any data for investigation. I actually know about this quest. It's an interesting quest, but you gotta pick it up over in the Mire, which I have not been to yet. Okay. Now, Vault-Tec, sick bastards. I mean, we already knew that, but... Oh, man. Okay. Came in there. check this big ruined hall. Seeing much. Let's turn that off. I'm not ready to go over there yet. Here. So we can go in here. Professor M. Blake. Hey, more terminals. Terminal Blake Michael. Course syllabus template. Just a template. Notes to self. Horse Creek petroglyphs. I had a chance to go study the Horse Creek petroglyphs in person. I've been meaning to do so ever since moving to West Virginia. They've always fascinated me. The idea that Europeans landed in North America and traveled that far inland during the 6th or 7th century is fascinating. Now, whether it was written in Old Irish, Ogham, Basque, or I'm assuming that's how you say that, Basque or some other ancient language is up for debate. Personally, I prefer the Basque translation, as it paints a vivid picture of a great bison hunt. But regardless, it's exciting to study and theorize about any petroglyphs in our own backyard. Excuse me. Jacqueline. Jacqueline brought me more of her notes and Jacqueline brought more of her notes around the other day. Still not sure what to make of those runes. They didn't match any of the native petroglyphs in the area, nor do they match any of the old European runes I would have expected. Still, I'm confident I will find a match somewhere, and if not, there may be enough to go on to piece together a rough idea of what they say, if anything. Beginning to think it may be nonsense, but I am intrigued. To you. Ever since Vault-Tec bought out the university, they've been shifting focus away from classic education and moving towards more specialized classes. I've seen several other professors get the boot, but thankfully I seem to have been spared thus far. I should feel lucky. Typo again. They believe language is a skill worth preserving in the event society collapses and we all need to move underground. Guide Stone Translation. Jacqueline has instructed me that she would feel safer if I moved the translation key offline. The woman is paranoid, but I don't disagree that it's for good reason. It is because of this that she insists on keeping the original notes with her. She says it's for the best, just in case someone gets to one of us, so none of us have all the pieces. Even Agent Wilson's taking precautions. We could be on to something big here. Then again, I still maintain the runes are simply ancient petroglyphs left by the indigenous peoples of the region. Jacqueline believes they may be extraterrestrial in nature, but I'll stick with Occam on this one. The hypothesis with the fewest assumptions is often... Well, we do know that the cryptids are real, because I've killed Wendigos and the Grafton Monster and other things. Anyhow, I think that's it for this floor. Pretty sure. This goes back down, right? Alright. Well, it looks like now we're done. Ended up being a lot... Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? How did I... Oh, I totally skipped this. There's more terminals. How did I miss that? Glad I came back the way I came in. Better. Drew Collingsworth workstation and Ian Hornwright's workstation. Alright. Abstract. An experiment for determining the ability of canines to form a self-governing society. Basically, the experiment will involve a group of dogs trained to train other dogs to perform typically human-run tasks. I begin training my miniature schnauzer Riley to operate vault doors, which I think is a promising start to the experiment. I'd be happy to bring her in any time to demonstrate. Advisor response. Mr. Matthews, this proposal lacks any kind of substantial value and makes me seriously question your devotion to the project of the preservation of the human race. Please see me and we can talk about a serious proposal if you can manage to find my office. And which is right across the hall. Alright. Drew Collingsworth. Abstract. An experiment for determining the optimal density of calories in a foodstuff versus storage space. This experiment will test the tolerance of various individuals' ability to consume food of unvarying texture, allow them to design flavors or use pre-created flavors. In this experiment, there will be a control group that uses a standard regimen of vault supplies and an experimental group that subsists on nothing but my proprietary food paste formula. See attached materials. Proprietary food paste formulation. Ingredients are as followed. Oh. Fish oil. Ew. Insulin. Okay. Proposed flavor profiles. Lower a list of potential flavor profiles and components that dwellers can use to create new meals. Okay, so I'm not going to read all this, but it's just a bunch of things. Fish. Oh yeah, fish paste. Liver paste. Red meat paste. Advisor response. Mr. Collingsworth, your proposal has come a long way, and the board has agreed to give you 1 month of vault time starting on October 15th of this year. We will accelerate your leadership classes and pull you from unrelated or less important classes. So he could play with food paste, and Vault-Tec can poison it. Kill people. Fantastic. A peachy story, as usual. Thanks, Bethesda. Well, I think we're finally done in here. There's a lot more info in here than I expected. So, yeah, I'll save you the lag of me going outside and the loading time, and we shall just cut this episode here. I think next time I'm going to check out Mama Dolce's finally, which is here in Morgantown. It's one of the areas I should have visited early on, but now that I have higher lockpick and hacking skills, it should make it easier for me to access some of the stuff in what lies below the processing plant. So anyways, that'll do it for now, so I hope to see you guys next time. Take it easy.